Ringside Mafia.
Talk to me, baby. So, like I said, on site when they see each other and everything, forget the Twitter stuff, the X, whatever we call it nowadays. We see each other on site, cut a promo,
Facts.
and come up and get smacked silly, bam,
Right.
and then
That's what
then
I'm
it's
saying
gonna
right
be
there.
disbelief.
Like whatever is going on as far as behind the off camera is, they do what they do. They had the picture of Naomi sitting there with somebody blurred out. I don't know if y'all seen that, but
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
they were out there, having a good old time, and somebody's blurred out as Bianca Belair blurred out because that's her girl, and they were out hanging. But like, what's happening for real on the screen? Not for real, but what's happening on the screen is what I'm talking about. And that's all I got to say about that.
First lady, how you feeling about it?
I definitely think Bianca can use a rebrand. I mean, Naomi is already heel, and Jade, she's probably, I would say, babyface right now. So Bianca in the middle, tweener, and I see why Jade has a problem with. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go with Bianca because like you should have dragged Naomi as soon as you found out she did that, and the fact that you didn't, it should. Jade is always gonna have a problem with Bianca. So somewhere along the line, they gonna like actually go back and forth, and I see them fighting each other or
I
having a
see it too.
feud.
No.
I see it
She
too.
definitely should. As soon as Naomi said, "I did it," that's when you should have started fighting because she done lied to you. She lied to you this whole time.
Yeah,
And Jade was your friend.
yeah.
They both is her friend.
They
First
both
lady.
was her friend, but Jade didn't lie to her. As soon
Naomi
as you
was
lie
there
to me,
first.
so
Yeah, like Ray J. Yeah. She
no, that's not how it works.
she was there first.
He was there first and she didn't like it. Just just like Mike C was there first and he didn't like Slim.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
how you
Wow.
turn up the energy. That's how you turn up the energy in the house right there, Cole. I like that. Yeah,
Relax.
So the fact is,
I like
I
Wow.
that.
think I think Bianca and Jay gonna end up fighting, and they gonna end up trying to put Jade over because they want to strap the rockets on Jade and push her to the moon and let it happen and see where it goes. But with that being said, Naomi did win Money in the Bank
Yes.
qualifying match.
Yes.
She is cooking on all cylinders.
Yes.
Oh,
Right now, her promos is on fire. Her backstage segments is good. Her matches is good. Her attire is good. Her
her Twitter game is
her,
good.
her
Twitter game,
intro is good.
Twitter game is immaculate.
If you sit here and really pay attention to the detail of her attire, 2 weeks ago she had the razors in her hair. So the
Yeah.
razors were supposed to make her head bleed and turn her
And that's
hair
when
red.
it turned her hair red.
So
Yep.
yeah, that's dope. And like I said, it's like there's a lot of thought into that. That's dope. So yeah. So with that being said, is Naomi right now taking the page out of the old school Mickey James and how she was acting towards Trish Stratus? Is she doing the same things as with Bianca and everything? A little obsession that she had with Bianca, like Mickey had with Trish.
Like that question.
Hmm.
Like that a lot.
It looks parallel. It looks parallel and everything. It looks damn near the
It
same.
definitely
It's just
does.
no that's none of that lovey dovey stuff that Mickey James had going on.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Based off the promo that Naomi gave last night, it's definitely mirroring it for sure.
Yeah, it's looking like it. Like I
Facts.
said,
Yeah.
going to her house and looking at the pictures and stuff and everything. And I don't think Bianca got mad enough. That's just my opinion too.
I agree.
I don't think she got mad enough. I'm like, what the hell? Somebody, I was like, yeah,
Bro.
kayfabe, but not. Hey, you sit here and yeah. And what Jacob say? Dog walk her ass. right
Bro,
there with the
bro,
broken hand and all.
bro. She talked about your mama being in a wheelchair, B. Like, EST, what is we doing? Broken hand or not, your foot should have been up Naomi's hind parts.
Facts.
What are we talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Like, no question.
I don't think she did enough, but yeah. So how y'all feel about it? Rico, talk to me, baby.
Keep my mama name out your mouth. Man, look, first of all, the only hole in that story for me is ain't no black people leaving their doors unlocked. Come
Facts.
on,
That is
man.
very true. That is very
Come
true.
on, man.
No
Very
So
matter
she
true.
where
had
they live at.
she either know where the key at or she had a key and this was all planned. So let's roll with that. That's why I see it.
Ramon, talk to me, baby. How you feeling about it, man?
The whole showing up at my crib, that would have did a little bit, but as soon as you mentioned Ma Dukes, oh yeah, you getting a good swift slap in the mouth every taste bud. And for her not to react on that, yeah, says a lot. It really does says a lot. So she got to do better than that.
Gotta do better. Needs to do better because, like I said, she should have reacted a little bit more, man.
No, for sure.
Slim, man, what's up, man? How you feeling about it, man?
I just feel like when Naomi even thought to come out, Bianca should have told her, "You got about 5 seconds to be in this ring before I get angry." For one, because as First Lady said, you once I told you what I did, you ain't do nothing but walk out. You feel me? Dog showed up and woo wop bam. So I really owe you because you had me thinking you was being solid and you really just was trying to get your way the whole time.
Yeah,
Not only that, but to put the cherry on top of the little whipped cream and ice cream, you mentioned my Duke sitting in the chair. Oh no, you got to get these hands. No Braun Strowman.
get the
She
one
ain't
hand.
got the hands, bro.
Get the one
No
hand because
cap.
the other hand broke. You gotta get the
Yeah,
one
that's right.
hand.
That's and that one hand she could have grabbed it. She could have grabbed the whip and just got the whipping. You ain't even have to just whip. You she could have just been whipping her, bro, the whole time. Just
Yeah,
whipping her. You
yeah,
ain't
Nah,
have to
for
do
real.
nothing else but just I whip my head back and forth. I whip my you know what I mean? She
yeah.
could have just been whipping
Choke
her
to give
back
her
and forth, bro.
that.
And ain't
Choke
shit.
to give her that business.
So that's how I feel about it, man. I really would love to see the EST get a little bit more aggressive. That's what
Yeah,
I would have liked to see as
Facts.
the interaction.
because it seemed like she only get aggressive when somebody pull her hair, and that's the only time she gets that sign of aggressiveness and everything. So, First Lady, man, how you feel about it?
I think Naomi is crazy, but she's not crazy enough to not still have focus on the championship. She wants that title, so she's not just going after Bianca or obsessed with Bianca. She's still going after what she wants.
Yeah, I'm very happy I'm very happy she won that Money in the Bank match because she's more qualified to be
Same
in
here.
that match. I
Same
can't
here.
see Nia Jax in that match, and I really, like I said, how much I love Jade Cargill. I can't see her in a ladder match. So it's perfect that Naomi did win that match and everything. It'll be a better look for her and everything. But we also got another qualifying match on Monday with CM Punk. CM Punk and I forgot the other two people, but I just know CM Punk is in there. The main reason I'm talking about CM Punk is because the fact is he said and he promised Seth Rollins will not win a championship long as he's around. He made this promise to Drew McIntyre last year, and he stood on it. And Drew McIntyre has not still been champion long as CM Punk was dealing with him. So, is CM Punk going to hold his word this time again with Seth Rollins? Talk about it. First Lady, I'm going to let you start this one off.
Well, Drew didn't have a team backing him, so it's gonna be real hard to stop him. I think CM Punk is gonna do whatever he can to stop him, but like he got two, three guys like that's assisting him in winning this championship. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know unless he gets some backup.
Unless he gets some backup. And who was be his backup? I don't know. Slim Doggy Dog. Who? How you feel about this, man?
I just don't see him making that happen. Uh, he's gonna get tsunami, then he's gonna get run broken half. You feel what I'm saying, bro? He's not stopping Seth from getting a title. It's not happening. He's about to be the most disappointed Paul Heyman guy that has ever existed, Ramon. Yeah. So get ready for it. He's going to be highly upset when Seth beats Jey Uso, First Lady, for that World Heavyweight Championship. So, CM Punk is not a man of his word. He will not do what he did to Drew to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre are entirely two different entities.
Hmm.
I mean, you also said Drew was gonna beat Seth. I mean, CM Punk in that Hell in a Cell match, but hey, that's not the here
I
nor there.
I I I did. I did. I
So
did. I
never say
did.
never, my dog.
I did. What just
So
happened to CM Punk?
And what just happened to Drew? So, but
What
yeah,
happened to CM Punk? Oh,
on
okay,
what
then that's what I thought. Anyway,
at Mania? Yeah, we know what happened. Okay, that's fine.
what are we talking about, man?
That's fine.
so
Continue,
so
Colion.
I take it that you saying that CM Punk is gonna keep his word, Ramon.
Like I said, this is my new favorite Paul
Hey,
Heyman guys, and CM Punk is one of my favorite wrestlers and one of my favorite Paul Heyman guys. But we shall see. I mean, he did what he did last year against Drew. So this year, hopefully, he can keep his word and stand 10 toes. As much as I want Seth to accomplish what he needs to accomplish, I don't think he's gonna get that done, regardless of the fact of who is behind him, who he has backing him up.
Rico, who you like? How you feeling about it? Will CM Punk
we'll see.
hold his word?
I see CM Punk as a very resourceful man. You can't put that. You can't say never nothing gonna happen for him at all. He'll find a way. Um, all he got in this world is his what? His word and his bars, right? So hey, let's roll with it. I feel
Yeah.
like CM Punk. I feel like CM Punk will find a way to insert himself in every little thing that Seth is doing, uh, with the faction behind them or not. CM Punk is gonna find a way to be in there, and that hatred from them is gonna continue to grow, and it's gonna turn into something that we'll see at Mania next year.
One thing we know, CM Punk ain't no liar, and he always be able to hold his word and keep his word of what he do. I don't know. I'm kind of torn and conflicted with this because the fact is, I want Seth Rollins to achieve and get his goal. I feel like how Ramon's saying. I really like this group and I like this faction, but the fact is, CM Punk, he don't
Mhm.
lie. He stands on business on whatever he says is going to happen. So I don't know. I think he gonna need some more soldiers. That's what I think. I think he need more soldiers, but it ain't nothing but running to the ring and pulling him off the person and DQ when he handled his business no matter what. No matter how
Right.
many people, it don't take that many people to stop that. So I don't know. So I think that it can happen. I think it can happen. It will happen, but we shall see. And leads up to no, it can't lead up to CM Punk and Seth at Mania later on. I don't know. It can't end like that. I don't know. Like I don't know the end game with Seth and CM Punk. I thought the end game was that cage match and it didn't happen. So yeah, what's gonna be the end game with Seth and CM Punk? I don't know.
I'll jump in on this. I think Endgame will be at WrestleMania, and it will be with Seth. I mean, excuse me, CM Punk finally overcoming Seth, because as we know, Seth, the same angle that y'all saying CM Punk is about to take with not trying to making sure Seth doesn't become a champion. Y'all see what Seth Rollins did? He sacrificed himself at the Royal Rumble to make sure CM Punk did become a champion. So now that he has the right tools in his corner to become champion, I think their story ends at a WrestleMania, and it will be CM Punk finally overcoming Seth.
But with that being said, too, that tribal chief is there. So it got to be Seth
Thank you.
versus Seth versus Roman at WrestleMania.
Hey, who? Who? Cole, say his name again. Cole? Huh?
Seth, Seth, and it got to be Seth and Roman.
Yeah.
I feel that's what it got to be penciled in for that right now. Seth and Roman right now.
Mm.
For a minute, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how the outcome is gonna be. Hey, CM Punk will handle his job right there, just alone, with not letting Seth win the Money in the Bank.
Let me ask this:
Yeah.
How long can
He'll
you
he'll
hold?
handle
How
business
long can you hold the briefcase for?
a
A
year.
year.
A year.
Okay, so the year from the day that they won it, right? So
Yeah.
what if
Yeah.
the
Yes.
Seth and Roman does go to? Yeah, what if the Seth and Roman does go down, and Seth somehow? I mean, yeah, Seth somehow beat Roman at Mania. Hear me out before you say anything, Slim. And before the end all be all, CM Punk come cash in on Seth the same way Damian did Drew last year.
CM Punk has to win Money in the Bank first.
That's what I'm saying. That was just a scenario. If he was to win Money in the Bank,
Who was in that match? It's CM Punk, El Grande Americano, and who's the third person?
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. Okay, yes. So you know CM Punk. Hey, actually, I won't even be
CM
surprised.
Punk, bro.
El
That,
Grande.
come
AJ
on, bro. Don't.
Styles.
I wouldn't
That's
be
trash.
surprised.
I would love AJ Styles to win this match.
I would love for El Grande Americano to win this.
And what I keep saying is man, this roster is so deep that they pretty much you got an argument for any one of them winning.
Only
You
thing
can
I
come up
don't
with an
like
argument
about
for
this
any one of
I
show,
them
didn't
winning
think
the
he was gonna
match.
go with that direction. That's crazy.
only thing I dislike about this match right
That's
here,
crazy.
I love AJ Styles, and I love him to death. Triple H, for the first time, is not listening to the people, and Karrion Kross should be in this match.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He said
Absolutely.
he dropped the ball with this one. Karrion Kross should be in this, and Karrion Kross should be going in the Money in the Bank. If win or lose, win or lose,
Definitely should
he
be
should be.
going in the Money in the Bank.
Karrion Kross for sure should win Money in the Bank. But I don't know what's going on with that. They need to do something with Karrion Kross. The fans is behind them. We got the #1 shirt sale for the second straight month and everything. And he's finally got on Raw the other day for the first time in a month. And just in a
In a
backstage.
month, bro.
So I don't know
Ain't
what.
seen him. We ain't seen Cross since he had his freaking interview with Jeff.
So
Was that after Mania?
That one Jackie.
That was
His
Jackie
name ain't
Redman.
Jackie.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, yeah,
Was that
yeah.
interview after
Yeah.
Mania?
Trying to correct
Yeah, no,
me.
that was that shoot promo. I know what you're talking about, Ramon. Now he had another one. He was on TV after that, but that was the last thing he
Yeah.
had.
I
But yeah,
about to say
but
the
that shoot
last time I seen
promo
was
was
at Mania.
the shoot promo was the thing that made him famous though. And
Okay.
Right.
for some reason I don't know why Triple H ain't listening to the people with this. I don't get it. This is the first time Triple H ain't doing it, and this is a Triple H person too as well, because Triple H is the person that barred him from where he was at to where at. Killer Cross was my guy, and they barred him over in NXT, and it was wrecking shit at NXT. And I don't know, man. Triple H, you be pissing me off and everything, and you're doing not the right stuff. You're releasing R-Truth, and now we can't get Karrion Kross in the goddamn Money in the Bank match.
Because you got him in catering.
Got him in catering.
Bro, we releasing our truth and we got Karrion Cross just hanging out in catering. Hunter, what are we doing? Bro, don't get me wrong. Shout out to the luchadors and the AAA and all that. But hey, man, we still got in-house talent that's great. Let's
Yeah,
continue to build
Facts.
home first. Then go otherwhere, man.
yeah,
Seriously.
yeah. I don't know. I don't get it. It's making me mad, but I got trust in Triple H and everything. But it's a lot. It's some stuff I don't have a lot of trust in Triple H because no matter what, he's still learning. He's still learning. There's still a learning curve from what he's doing and everything. And he can always get better and
Yeah.
everything. But it's one thing. It's one thing that I don't agree with this, and that's him breaking all this kayfabe stuff that I really have a problem with. So with
Man.
that being said, with that, is kayfabe still important with wrestling? Does it, like I said, or does it help the product? Or it just don't matter like it used to. Because kayfabe was a big thing during the Attitude Era. Hell, Ruthless Aggression Era, Attitude Era, Golden Era, and go backwards. back that way. The Golden
Mm-hmm.
Age. Like I said, it's not important no more because we only have a handful of wrestlers now that still keep up with kayfabe nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, I'm gonna ask this question to y'all. Rico, man, you talk to me, baby. Talk to me about it, man.
Just only thing I could think of is like the 24-hour news cycle that we got going on nowadays, where news is just everywhere. Like people were just social media has just done killed every little aspect of having some kind of secrecy in this business, right? Um, kayfabe is not currently at the top of the list of things to do. I think it should be. I miss it. I miss
Yeah,
it. I miss like not really knowing what's gonna happen next. You know what I mean? I
Facts.
miss,, uh, just like the dirt sheets not having, a play-by-play on what we should be looking for. I want it to just happen and let us just, enjoy it. That's where I'm
Yeah.
at with it.
And I feel that just like on Tuesday, that was awesome. That nobody
Yeah,
knew that Stephanie Valkyrie was about to lose that title. Nobody
yeah,
knew that Ethan Page was going to be Ricky Starks. Nobody knew that. It just
right.
happened, and that was some good stuff right there. And nobody knew that was
Facts.
going to happen. Nobody could leak that out and everything. So, yes. How you feel about it, Slim Doggy?
Kayfabe is dead in the world of WWE because there are eyes I'm talking about in every tunnel, every walkway, every door, every entry. They are eyes everywhere. So there are eyes everywhere. So uh, as far as that, I just really feel like it comes within the characters, though. It comes within the superstar. The superstar is a person that is supposed to keep kayfabe going regardless of
Hmm.
where you're at. You are supposed to be in character at all time. Why? Because it's eyes on you. Undertaker is by far the greatest example of keeping kayfabe alive. No,
Hmm.
you ain't gonna see him mingling with somebody he just had a match with. Backstage, yeah, if there's a camera, you may catch him saying congratulations, we had a great match, and then boom. After that would be the only bit that we got. We are literally just now getting all of that type of stuff now. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? 20 years after this man have put in the work. So, no, it's not alive. Jacob and freaking Jimmy was waiting for Jay right after he won what?
Royal Rumble. You said it right.
Jacob, why are you here?
Yeah.
Why are you here, bro? You just beat this man 2 weeks ago, bro. What are you doing here? No,
And he had a Yeet shirt on too.
bro, come on, man. Come on. Kayfabe is not alive, bro. But they need to make it a thing because the mystique and the mystery of the product
Yep.
was so much greater when kayfabe was alive.
Facts.
Definitely.
Talk to it, Ramon.
I feel like it's dead, but it's also still alive. Like you said, some wrestlers are still carrying that until today. That's only because they came from that cloth and been around for a long time, so they already know who either they were trained by and what other school they went to. That was pretty sure that was taught. But now, since everybody's in agreement, social media done messed it up. Dirt sheets. We know who's going to win the match, who's going to be there, who's not going to be there, etc. So I feel like it's still there to a T, but it's slowly but surely fizzling out.
Yeah, first ladies talk about it.
Um, I think as a whole, maybe, but to me personally, no, because I have an active imagination and I'm able to separate the two. So yeah, no, like what I see on the WWE universe is happening. That's for real. Like, but outside of that, that's just real life.
I get it. I get it. Like I said, I really like that answer and everything because that's the way I used to look at it and everything. But the fact
Hmm.
is, with all these documentaries coming out, with the whole WrestleMania 40 documentary, when they sit here and done the backstage stuff and everything, then you got The Rock coming messing up everything. You got Triple H coming out talking about work, shoot, and all that stuff, and then you got all that. You showing the backstage stuff, and then you're talking about it's scripted. Like Triple H, when have you ever started talking like this? It's like since you got with TKO and TKO corrupting your brain and it's messing stuff up.
Facts.
And it's already starting to make me mad, dog. Like, what are you
No,
doing?
for
Like,
real.
so it's like
Like,
then you got this backstage stuff that's coming out on Netflix soon, and it's like,
WWE Unreal. That's what I
yeah,
was just
oh,
about to
with the
say.
writers.
yeah, with the
Yeah.
writers and everything. It's just
Yup.
like, it's like okay, cool. And I like me and we all talked about it before, but it's like how Stone Cold presented it. It's like yes, it's like a magic trick. I was like, you're doing a
Mm-hmm.
magic like a magic trick and everything. You happy about the
Hmm.
magic trick, but you don't want to know. You don't want to know how they do the magic trick. You want to just sit here and look at the magic trick and be amazed about it. You know it's fake.
Right.
You know it's
Right.
fake. But
Facts.
the
That's
fact
sub-
is, it's like,
that's subjective, but continue.
instead of you, I want to know the magic trick.
That's subjective, but continue.
Yeah, so it's good. But we got people like Cody Rhodes that still stick with kayfabe. Hell, even Dirty Dom sticks with kayfabe. Him and his daddy,
Dom
him
live
and
it.
his daddy do not travel together. They probably be at the same show and they sit on opposite sides of the room. They don't be around each other with no more. We can sit here and go to AEW with the MJFs and with all them over there. Like they people believe in kayfabe. But some people that still keep that mystique there, keep it. But kayfabe is that is it will help the product more if people just don't want to be lounging and maxing and relaxing with each other. You got Bianca Belair and Rhea. They got caught hugging after WrestleMania.
I'm
Well,
talking about right
I'll give
after
you
the
one better.
damn match was over. Y'all couldn't wait until y'all was in the freaking locker room, dog. Like,
Well,
no, seriously. Y'all taking pictures. I mean, y'all hugging each other right where y'all know fans is. What sense does that make? Yeah, I ain't gonna
or
lie.
for
They really upset me with that because it was like, what?
Yeah.
or for instance, you remember when Kevin Owens power drive Randy Orton,
Yeah.
and then a week later we see him trying to help him with his car.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
So it's
Well,
kayfabe.
he wasn't helping him. He was showing him a new whip he just bought.
but
That
still
was
they
like,
both,
oh,
but they
pulling
both
up
were
on
still
me. Hey,
smiling.
Travis, come look at this new Rango, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like you
but they
said, it's
both were
double
smiling, and
cross.
it's like, but they both were smiling. It's like, all right, you just got power drive. Everybody just seen that, and then we seen you looking well and healthy, and they say you supposed to be out indefinitely.
Yeah,
Nah, dog.
yeah.
I
Like
still
I
thought he was hurt.
said.
And I still thought they hated. I still think they hate each other. I don't care.
I mean,
See,
I'm hurting,
even
but
though
I'm about to show
yes,
you this whip, man. Like,
even though yes, we all in agreement, we don't really mess with Vince. But that's one thing I can't give it to him. He wanted to keep that kayfabe shit going. Like, no, we not about to have all this shit. Everybody, nah.
I ain't
Like the
gonna lie.
whole
What I loved about that regime, you got penalized for not keeping kayfabe alive, bro.
hell
Everybody
yeah.
saw you got penalized for that.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but like I said, perfect example. Rusev and Lana. They're like he got pissed. They got penalized. They in the middle of a story. They broke up and they go get married in the middle of it in real life. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, so you know what I'm gonna do?
I'm gonna cuck you.
I'm gonna put your wife with this big black man. I'm gonna put your wife with this big black man
Yeah.
on the
Facts.
TV. I'm gonna make him kiss her. All that. Hey, Vince was ruthless.
Yeah,
That man was ruthless.
cold
Facts.
blooded. But yeah, like I said, so it's like, man, this kayfabe stuff.
Unity.
This kayfabe stuff, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. But the fact is, like how First Lady said, I gotta sit here and program my mind and
Hmm.
look at everybody as the character and not as they outside people. Now I'm not looking at Bianca Blair. I'm not looking at right now. Off the top of my head, I can't name off.
That's Crawford.
I'm trying to name off real names right now. Off the top
What's Rhea's real name, Rico?
Rhea's real name is Rhea. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. But Liv's real name is Gianna
No
Gadio.
one is talking about Liv Morgan at
I'm
all.
talking about Liv Morgan, the movie star actress Gianna Diato.
You glazing. That's what
Rhea,
you doing.
I said Rhea Ripley. I'm not looking at Demi. That's Rhea Ripley's real name, Demi.
There we go. There we go.
Demi Bennett. I'm not looking at
Very
her.
fitting. Very fitting
I'm
for
not.
her. I ain't
I was
gonna
gonna
lie,
say,
that's very fitting.
yeah.
We're
So
not
like I
looking
said,
at Kobe.
I'm not looking at them. I'm not looking at that and everything. But like I said, Cody Rhodes, he keeps kayfabe going and everything. He keeps it how it is and how it's supposed to be. The perfect interview with when he, was when they was talking about WrestleMania 39. He said, "When did you know that you was gonna lose?" He said, "I lost when I heard 1, 2, 3. I knew that's when I knew I was losing. When Roman beat me.
Facts.
That's when I knew I was losing." He does not give up. He does not give up the story when it comes to the wrestling stuff behind the scenes. So yeah,
And I'm not gonna lie, this is one thing I can agree with John Cena after he won the title at WrestleMania, or was it at Elimination Chamber when the reporters just try to ask him questions, he's like, "I know you're trying to get clickbait."
yeah,
He was still in character. Like,
yeah.
no, I'm not about to.
But
No, I'm not about to do that.
at the same time, he had not fan fest in the Philadelphia Fan Fest, and he's smiling with everybody and got pictures with everybody. So I guess
Yeah.
he broke kayfabe.
Yeah,
Wow.
John Cena's gonna break kayfabe the moment that they say scene cut.
Yeah.
The moment that they say scene
2 weeks
cut,
ago, like
John
I said
Cena's
2 weeks
right
ago,
back to
2 weeks ago, he had the fan thing, like taking pictures of everybody smiling. The person I utmost respect, like I said, like, and it hasn't been done a lot. Chris Jericho and JBL, when they was heels, they didn't want their merch on. They didn't want their merch on there. They didn't want nobody to buy their stuff. They was like, yeah, I'm all in. I'm about to lose money for this, but this is how it's gonna be. Kayfabe, and they kept kayfabe alive with that. Like, no, I don't want no merch. I don't want everything. I want nobody wearing my stuff. I want this to be as serious as possible. Nobody like me.
You
No,
just
for
made the
real.
list.
For real. You just made the list. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't with like, we gonna be in the process of moving real soon. And the man came.
In the man
You hit
cave, you
mute
just
up.
muted
You hit
yourself.
mute, dog.
Yeah, I know I did. Look, my boss and my family, the man cave. I definitely gonna need a little section where it say you just made the list. Cause I think
Watch episode 5 of Coley's Corner in first season 1. I had a list. I was like, I'll stop doing
you gonna be
it.
you gonna be the first one on it.
I had it, but I stopped it. I had somebody that used to write it down for me.
You just made the list.
Hey, write that down. Like, write that down. I don't have that no more.
Yeah, on the top of the list now, right?
But
Mm.
one last question. One last question about the Landis plan. I do have one last question. Not in the note, but I sit here thinking about it while we was on because Ramon talked about we want to see John Cena's opponents. Do we sit here and see the tribal chief go against
Yes.
John
He's
Cena
gonna run it back.
before it's over with?
My bad.
No,
Yes.
no,
They have to, bro.
no, they don't.
Why? We saw him and
They
Randy.
don't.
They ran it back. He 10 times out of 10, he's gonna go up against CM Punk too.
John
I know
Cena
he's going
and
to get CM
Randy
Punk.
have not wrestled in about 5, 6 years. John Cena and Roman Reigns just wrestled a year ago or a year or two ago at a SummerSlam. We don't need that again. Next.
John Cena and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, SummerSlam when Brock came back. That was 3 years ago. And John
I'm
Cena,
here.
John Cena got his ass beat.
John Cena he got that ball spot put on his head. That's what happened.
By who?
Got them hearing by Roman. Roman super punched the ball spot right into his. I mean,
Oh yeah, like I said, will we see that match? Will we see Roman Reigns versus? You said no. It's a hell no for you. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, but the thing is, I don't think it could play out into the story that John Cena is displaying. And yeah, it will be nice. It will be nice to sit here and see Roman lose to the way that he used to always win. Yeah,
I feel
you
like
almost
he
made
ain't
me say
like it.
something out the way. You almost made me say I'm out the way to you. What?
He ain't like it. He don't like it. Rico,
I
do you
feel
see the?
like Roman would be hyper focused on whatever Seth is doing at the moment, so that wouldn't even play into the storyline for him. I would love to see it. I would love to see it, and him to come out and be like, "Yeah, you need me to carry this storyline for you because what you doing right
Hmm.
now ain't holding down what it need to do, right?" Like he said, the only reason I keep coming back is because you can't do your job.
You can't do your job.
My
So
boy's
if he
been
turned
doing
that
his job
around
for
on
the
him,
last 4.5, 5 years, going on six, half a freaking decade. So, with
okay,
that
so
being
let me
said,
continue my
yeah,
argument. Is
my
that
bad.
now he can return that favor to him and be like, the reason I'm here is because all these other motherfuckers running around and they couldn't do their job, so now I'm about to do my job and give you the business, Mr. John Cena.
No, I'm
That's what
not
no,
feeling that.
I'm talking about. Roman Reigns saying that to John Cena. You not feeling that?
I'm not feeling that.
well,
Whatever, man.
I said, Roman Reigns redeemed himself with the promo with John Cena because he reminded with. It's like he came back with the same interest, the same rundown to the ring, the same
Guilty.
shirt.
Guilty.
It's like missionary.
Missionary.
Oh,
Guilty.
he got him back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that.
First
Definitely got
lady,
his ass
first
beat.
lady, would you like to see Cena versus Roman one more time?
Um, I mean, no, not really. It wouldn't. I really don't. No, I'm not gonna lie. Not even
I,
a little bit.
I don't. I was gonna say, I don't think it plays into the story
Yeah.
to do it, and yeah, like it doesn't. It
Like,
doesn't at all.
yeah, the Seth Roman thing is like the focus for Roman, I believe, at the moment. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't feel like Cena and him would click all that.
I agree. Seth is definitely going to be hyper focused on. Excuse me, Roman is going to be hyper focused on Seth. John Cena's an
And I
afterthought.
agree with that. I agree with that and everything. And hey, we never know because like that's like CM Punk. That's a given. I don't really know too many more people I wanted to see fight. Like, who else he gonna fight?
I mean, we didn't expect Ron Cena to come out and have a match with him. So I mean, he was
I
pretty much
expected
throwing
that.
Yeah,
everybody
we
in there. You
did.
know what I
Yes,
mean?
we did.
What
Yeah,
I'm
we
saying
did.
is, it's like, listen, at the beginning of all of this, when we were saying like all of these things happening, we saw a progression of that. Yes, but that was not on the bingo card, bro.
Hmm.
But we did say it on our show though. We did say about having him go against him. But
I
it
agree. What I'm
wasn't heel
saying
Cena.
is
It
that it
wasn't
was the
heel
build
Cena
up
at the
to it,
time.
and we saw that happening. We saw that in the tea leaves, right? After so many things happening with him coming out and trying to assist him or whatever with the matches that he was in. But at the beginning of all of this, John Cena versus R-Truth was not like on the list of things that we wanted to see at the beginning of it, at the very beginning.
So when Cena first started this heel run, Rico, no, we did not say we want to see
That's what I'm
John Cena
saying.
go up
So
against our.
my point,
No.
my my point is, with that happening, we didn't expect that. So anything can happen, is what I'm getting at.
I expected this to be a match on SmackDown. That match to be on SmackDown. I said that. I remember I said that, and I said it could
Okay.
be in Grand Rapids. We go there. I remember I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I
Man.
expected that. But I just didn't expect. I didn't expect. I don't know who else to go against. Like I said, I know he's gonna try to go against a lot of older characters and everything. He's gonna go against Cody. He's gonna go again. He got 20. He got 25 more days or 25 more dates. So it's like we gotta sit here and figure out. Both of
So
them,
let
he ain't gonna wrestle.
let's look. Yeah, because I ain't done yet. I ain't done with Cena yet. I ain't done. Who does he go up against? Because when you talk about older tenured, we got Randy. He just fought him. We got R-Truth. Just got released. Boo. And then the only person that's next would be CM Punk or a Roman or a Seth. You know what I'm saying? Who is he gonna go up against?
He
What
gotta
makes
go.
sense for you know what I'm saying? Who makes sense to be up against Cena during this farewell tour?
He has to
You
go against
called
he got to go against one younger talent, and I don't see. I can't right now. Off the top of my head, I can't even think of a younger talent right
you
now.
called it earlier earlier in the show where we were saying with the look that he had against Logan, it might turn into a match for him.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Mm-hmm.
one.
I can see that. I can actually see that happening. That probably is in the midst of happening as we're speaking because that push, that that look, young man, you feel me? So yeah,
Let me ask this real
Bianca,
quick.
lady.
Did he
You
ever get his rematch against CM Punk when CM Punk left the company with the belt? Or no?
talking about Money in the Bank 2011? Yeah.
Yes.
Remember they had an undisputed match. Remember he came out. Cena had won against Rey Mysterio.
Okay.
He held the title, and that's when he came out. That's when he first came out to Code of Personality, and nobody knew who he was. And then he came out, and the crowd went nuts. And they
Okay. Yep.
yeah.
So yeah,
So yeah,
that's out of there.
The cult of
because
personality.
nobody
But
knew what it
this,
was. John, like, and that right there, nobody knew that CM Punk was coming back right there. Nobody knew, and I like that was dope too. Like,
I will say this. All right. So Cena made history, right? And we all know they want Cody to get the title back from Cena. But what
Ah,
if?
that's
Hear me
interesting.
out. Listen. But what if? So Roman made history by holding the belt for 1,316 days, right? What if he's the one to take it off of Cena and break his first title reign and try to make history with that as well?
and Cena get 18.
Right,
That's what
yeah,
you
because
said.
No,
I'm
no,
confused as
no,
to
no.
the question you asked.
I'm saying, what if Roman beat Cena and break his first title reign, which was 1,316 days? So
That's
it's
not
like
happening again,
history.
Roman. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I know he ain't gonna be that.
Yeah,
No,
that
that
shit
ain't
Uh,
gonna
ain't.
happen again. But Bruh just had a whole interview saying he only got a couple more years left, meaning two. He's not going out as champ. I love him to death, but he's not going out as champ. No. He'll go out on a high, but not as the champ.
Yeah, I think I think it's gonna be a while before Tribal Chief hold the title again. It's gonna be a minute. And
Be a
yeah,
little minute.
Why do
yeah.
we see Seth
And
and
I mean,
John Cena go at it?
and to speak on it, it's been a year already since my dog had the title. It's been a year. So
Yeah,
he may not go out as a champion, but before he go out, he will be a champion again.
Mhm.
And that's on the island of relevancy. You did.
Has he even had a title match ever since after that match? After he lost,
no,
He
He
has
has not.
not.
No.
no.
he hasn't had a
He
title
has
match.
not.
He has not really. He has not embarked it. He has not did his rematch clause yet. He
No, he
has
hasn't.
not.
That's what I'm saying. What if he's holding on to that just so the day he decides, like Cena, be like, all right, I'm done. I'm about to beat one of y'all, whoever has that title. Come on home with me.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. I
But
don't
I
know.
wouldn't mind seeing Seth and John Cena go at it though.
And you can't see the
Hmm.
two heels go at it unless Cena go face.
Right. And I think we riding this hill Cena till the wheels, you know what I mean, until the dying day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
But with the collaboration that Seth has with all of his folks right now, I don't see that happening, bro.
Oh,
Nah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
automatic win for Seth.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm curious who he'll go against. We got 24 more days, and like I said, we know he ain't gonna fight all them 24 dates, so and everything. So it's just like, all right,
No.
cool. Like who will he go against? I know he's gonna be in France and the France and all that stuff, and another European World Tour and everything. And he coming to Grand Rapids.
And maybe somebody we may never know.
Yeah.
It may be another surprise. Shit.
Shit, I don't know.
Hey
Guess we'll
man,
see.
maybe Cena gives somebody from NXT some love. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe
Hey,
he gives one of them a title
perfect
shot or something.
example.
You know what I mean? New and uppercomers, because we know we got. I ain't gonna lie, Ova's on his way to the main. I
Uh-uh.
feel like he's going. I feel like Ova is about to lose this title and be on his way to main roster. I said it. Boom.
Who just lost their titles?
Stephanie.
We might get we might get that Joe Hendry versus John Cena.
Yeah, Joe, that was supposed to have been in TNA. Everybody said that was supposed to be inside of TNA. That didn't happen.
And we already knew that. Mm-mm.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, Kodo. I mean, right hand man got a point. We damn sure ain't think Trick Williams was finna walk away with that title.
Yeah, we didn't. But the fact is, we know that Triple H or nobody on the main roster going to let a TNA guy win this. See how Randy Orton beat the shit out of Joe
Beat
Hendry.
the crap out of Joe Hendry.
That's
No, and I'm
true.
not necessarily saying he has
But
to
what if?
win it, but
Yeah,
the opportunity to go up against John Cena is what he asked for. So him even getting that is, I
you
mean,
I
already
don't
went
know.
up against one legend. Why not go out? Why not go up against another one?
I don't know. I feel Joe Hendry losing his steam anyway, but I don't know. I don't
I
know.
do too.
I
I
don't
do
know. I
too.
don't know. I don't know. That's just me, my personally thing. But that's the end of episode 11 and everything. Like I
Yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah. What are that?
Wrestle already Monday.
Wrestle
Oh,
Already
Friday.
is
no,
on
not Monday no more.
Fridays,
Not Monday no more. My
7
bad, my bad,
p.m.
my people. It's Friday.
Yeah, we're not going live tonight. Sorry.
Yes, no more Mondays for the foreseeable future and everything. But we know we're coming up. When Cole's Corner coming back, I don't know. Stay tuned. When you see me on the street, you know the
What you
holler.
gonna tell
Talk to
King
me,
Colors?
baby.
Ah, we out, my people.
We out, y'all.